The mystery of the deadly smoke.
Hello. May I help you?
Hi, is Professor Learned here? Look, he asked me to bring this.
Please come in. I'm Mary. May I tell the professor who's calling?
Good morning. Ako si Mary Grace A. Tagunan. Ang among ikuan karon is about kung unsa ang naa sunod aning sigarilyo. Pag mahimo na ni siya, is kailangan pag ini siya na idagan ipamutang like anang formalin kanang ipangkuan sa patay bitaw para dili siya madaot. Di ba pag ang patay imong butangan og formalin dili siya mabaho or dili siya makuan kini siya gibutangan gyapon ni siya og formalin para dili siya madaot. In which is kini po daghan kay ni siya chemicals nga gikuan like aning para mukuan siya like yang baho. Then ini po if imo na ni siyang madagkutan daghan kang chemicals nga ma-release ani. Like ang iyang aso na siya toxins gases which is mean kanang muadto ni siya ang toxic gases muadto ni siya sa imong lungs then mukatay ni siya sa dapat tayo gumamit ng mga sigarilyo dahil nakakasama ito sa pagkiramdam natin. Maaari itong magdulot ng maraming epekto sa ating katawan.
Where are we?
It looks like we've entered the smoker's mouth. What a sight.
Yuck, it stinks in here.
And look at his teeth. What's that yellow gunk?
Deposits of tobacco tar. That's what smoking does to your teeth. Tiny cracks appear, and your teeth turn yellow.
And it gives you bad breath, too. So where are we now?
We're in the lungs. The organs we use for breathing.
I'm scared. That's enough adventuring. Let's go home.
We can't get out the way we came in. The engines can't handle the inhaled air.
I saw on TV that the air we breathe in goes to the alveoli.
Alveoli? What's that?
The alveoli are tiny bubbles in our lungs that our bodies use to get oxygen.
Can we get out by going that way?
We can try. We'll travel with the inhaled air. Air we inhale goes through the bronchial tubes to get to the alveoli.
So this is what's inside all of us?
Well, healthy lungs look like this. Bronchial tubes are covered in little hairs, like tendrils that clean the dust and other waste from our lungs. Smoking produces slime. The lungs can't clear it out well. The slime builds up and many harmful microbes live in it. And parasites too.
Oh, yuck! Worms!
And then over time, the little tendrils start dying. Well, we've reached the alveoli.
But how can we get out that way?
We can't. Smoking's caused them to become blocked with slime. They're not working anymore.
Watch out! We're under attack by some kind of monster.
What's that?
Hold on tight. It's an immune system cell. It attacks foreign bodies. It must think we're a virus.
What are those ball things it's grabbing?
Those are viruses. Have you ever had the flu?
Sure. Like when you get a temperature and a headache, right?
Well, the reason you get sick is because of the influenza virus.
Don't you have anything to shoot them with?
Sure, we have the laser. But that's for research.
Watch out, viruses. You're gonna get it.
Oh no, they're everywhere.
It won't help. There are too many of them. Smokers have a hard time fighting off illness. They get sick more often.
Are those alveoli dead?
The smoker's destroying his own body. The alveoli are full of tar from tobacco smoke and toxins. They won't work. There are all sorts of poisons in tobacco smoke. They build up and cause terrible tumors called cancer.
Cancer tumors?
But where did they come from?
Inside every cell, there's a genetic code called DNA. Ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Well, it's like a blueprint for building cells. New cells are created by making exact copies of the ones that came before. If those cells are damaged by smoking, the new ones will be flawed or sick.
Actually, iba-iba ang nagiging epekto ng sigarilyo. Tulad na lang ng kwento.
No, I want to give you some tips about getting ready in the morning. Lord, your name. Then your head ready to fight. And now you're ready for the day. If you're a smoker, I have a tip for you. Make a video of yourself before all this happens. Read a children's storybook or sing a lullaby. I wish I had. The only voice my grandson's ever heard is this one. I had my first cigarette at age 13. And at age 17 is when I really started smoking on a regular basis. And then in 2000 is when I found the little sore on the inside of my mouth. And it wouldn't go away. I smoked morning, noon, and night. I smoked when the telephone rang, when I committed eating. I smoked for whatever reason there was, the light of a cigarette. When small children or little children ask me, why do I talk like that? I say because I used to smoke cigarettes. Don't start smoking. And if you do smoke, quit. And don't give up that one try. Keep trying until you succeed. I don't want anybody to have to go through.
Hindi lang nagkakaroon ng sakit yung gumagamit ng cigarette o smoking dahil mas malala pala na nagkakaroon ng sakit yung second hand smoking, yung nakakaamoy yung sa paligid mo. Especially sa mga tahanan natin, di ba, yung mga pamilya natin, may mga kakilala tayo na pag nanigarin, sige lang.
Just by standing next to someone who's smoking?
Yes, even second-hand smoke does a lot of damage to our bodies and can cause various illnesses.
Ito, nakukunan ng magsakit, kundi lahat ng klaseng tulad na lang nito.
Hirap sa ating mga Pilipino. Kahit may tatak na dito yung takit, hindi pa rin sila tumitigil sa paggamit.
Dapat ato iundang ang pagsigarilyo kay makakos siya sakit sa atoa. Kung dili naman siya iundang, baka mamatay ka puhon kung dili mo siya iundang.
Sa wala pa nakasulay o nakasulay na, hinaot unta nga mo undang mo sa pagsigarilyo, kabalo naman gid mo kung unsay naa, unsay mahitabo ninyo, hinaot lang unta nga inyo nang undangon kung unsa man gani inyong nasugdan, kabalo ko nga dugay na ninyo makuan. So kung mag-try mo ka isa nga dili gyapon mo effect, i-continue lang na ninyo hantod nga makaundang na gid mo. Kay if maka-try man gid gana is lisod gid kay undang. So I hope unta nga inyong hinahinayan anto dili pa ulahi ang tanan, dili pa mo magkasakit. If kung gusto mo nga madugay pa mo diri sa kalibutan. And fight, kaya na ninyo.
Smoking eats away at nearly every vital organ and tissue of the body. The heart, the lungs, the mouth, teeth, and throat. Even the brain.
Guys, please stop.
Please stop, please.
Stop smoking.
Stop smoking for the better life.
Fight!
Ano nga mangyayari pag tinigilan natin yung paninigarilyo? So malalaman natin, let's watch this.
With over 7,000 chemicals released each time you light a cigarette, it's no surprise that smoking is one of the leading causes of preventable deaths worldwide. But with 1.3 billion people actively smoking, what actually happens when you stop smoking? Within the first 20 minutes of quitting, your blood pressure and heart rate return to normal. This is because the nicotine in cigarettes released epinephrine and norepinephrine, which increased your heart rate and narrowed blood vessels. These effects also cause smokers' extremities to feel colder, but by now your hands and feet have returned to their normal temperature. 2 hours in, and the nicotine cravings begin, causing moodiness, drowsiness, tense feelings, and even difficulty sleeping. Because nicotine also releases more dopamine than normal, these are expected physiological responses contributes to the decrease in its release. 8 hours after quitting, and the inhaled carbon monoxide clears, allowing oxygen levels in the bloodstream to return to normal. Carbon monoxide and oxygen compete to bind to hemoglobin in your blood, which stresses the circulatory system, so as it clears, there's more room for oxygen. However, for long-term smokers, this carbon monoxide exposure causes red blood cells to increase in size, making the blood thicker and causing higher blood pressure and increased chances of developing blood clots. Surprisingly, 24 hours after quitting, coughing will actually increase, which is your body's way of clearing out all the toxins from the lungs. Additionally, at this point, the risk of developing various coronary artery diseases decreases, all within 24 hours. After 48 hours, when nicotine and its metabolites are completely eliminated from your body, damaged nerve endings begin to regrow. The tar and other chemicals in cigarettes leave fewer taste buds that are flatter with less blood vessels. They now begin to regain their sensitivity, making food taste better, although chronic smokers may often have irreversibly damaged taste buds. At the 72-hour mark, nicotine withdrawal peaks with headaches, nausea, and cramps, as well as emotional symptoms like anxiety and depression. These symptoms can be seen by most addictive substances, including caffeine, but after this period, the worst is officially over. After 1 month, the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, cancer, and cardiovascular diseases has already decreased. In 3 to 9 months, the damaged cilia in the lungs are almost fully repaired, which are hair-like structures that help sweep away dust and debris, and as a result, symptoms such as coughing and shortness of breath are almost completely eliminated. And around 1 year, the risk of developing heart disease as a direct result of atheroma formation, which are deposits of fatty material or scar tissue from deteriorating arterial walls, decreases by almost 1/2. In 10 years, the chance of developing lung cancer decreases to half of someone who did not quit smoking, and in 15 years' time, the risk of heart attack decreases to the same as someone who has never smoked their entire life. Of course, this guideline is not definitive, and the average amount you smoke per day or year will play a role in how well your body recovers. Unfortunately, there will always be some irreversible damage to the lungs,